Now, this last one, and honestly, it was the most important reason on how I lost 60 pounds in 8 months. And this reason, most people don't realize, this is the reason, no matter what diet you follow, this is the reason why people lose weight. And that reason is hello wonderful people, and welcome back to Jazzy J's Fitness. It's a new year, we're in 2023, and with the new year comes new goals. And for a lot of people, that goal is to lose weight. So with that being said, for a little inspiration for you, I thought I'll share my fitness journey and how I went from 230 pounds to 170 pounds in a matter of just 8 months. Yes, in 8 months, I lost 70 pounds. And I'm about to tell you how I did it. So let's get into it. So there are a few things that played a major part in me losing weight. And I'm gonna break it down for y'all, okay? The first being, I had to change my habits. You know, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. If I didn't change anything, nothing about me was going to change, point blank. So prior to me losing weight, what were some of my habits? Well, I ate out pretty much every single day. I ate fast food. I really didn't cook at home. I love sweets. I love fried food. Food makes me happy, and so I primarily ate for taste. Granted, I still love to eat me some food, but my health was not a priority. I was just eating because I like the convenience of grabbing something on the go, and I like the taste of it. So I had to change that. And so one thing that helped me was eating at home, cooking meals at home, and reducing how much food I ate out. When you cook at home, you can control the portions, you can control what's inside of it, and that really helped me when trying to lose weight, was changing that habit of always eating out and eating at home. Along with that, controlling my portion sizes, how much food I actually put on my plate, was something that was important. So that's number one, changing my habits, and one major habit I had was eating out. Okay. And number two, what did I have to change? Well, I had to up my fruits and vegetables. I did not eat a lot of vegetables. I'm gonna be honest. I did not. I just didn't. And when you are trying to lose weight, fruits and vegetables are your best friend for weight loss, okay? Vegetables hardly have any calories in them, and you can eat a lot of them and they not have a lot of calories, and they're nutrient dense, so you're gonna feel full from them. Vegetables, veggies, you need them. So I started implementing vegetables. If I had a meal, half my plate had to be full of vegetables. I never did that before. Remember, I said number one, I had changed my habits. I started incorporating vegetables, eating fruit every day. I did not do that prior. I barely ate a fruit, if once a week, if that. Let's be honest here. Keeping it real, I didn't. So making fruits and vegetables a part of my diet was a must. Number three, okay, was how much water I drank. Now, you're supposed to drink half your body weight in water. So if you're 200 pounds, okay, half of that is 100. So you would need to drink 100 ounces of water. And that's what I did. I drank half my body weight in water in ounces. And so prior to that, I mean, I drank water, but not like that. No. Maybe, I don't know, a whole bottle. Probably like 16 ounces for the whole day. It wasn't that good. And water just has so many nutrients and benefits for your body, for the inside and outside. But it was definitely an important aspect that I implemented. And now, y'all, that's all I drink. It's pretty much water. And I actually like it. Like, now my body literally, I'll get headaches if I don't drink water. Like, it has become a true habit of mine, and I feel so much better. That's one thing that I had to implement, was drinking water. Now, this last one, and honestly, it was the most important reason on how I lost 60 pounds in 8 months. And this reason, most people don't realize, this is the reason, no matter what diet you follow, this is the reason why people lose weight. And that reason is by juicing as a meal replacement, I created a calorie deficit and therefore lost weight. So let me explain a little bit. So for any diet, whether you follow keto, intermittent fasting, high fat, low carb, whatever it is, whatever, so many diets out there, okay? It does not matter the diet that you do. Counting calories, whatever, does not matter. Why people lose weight on any of those diets is because they created a calorie deficit, okay? So if you are in a negative, if what you're consuming versus what you're burning off is in a negative, you are going to lose weight. The opposite happens when you gain weight. You're in a surplus. You have too many calories. You're eating too many calories, not burning enough, so therefore you gain weight. So when you put yourself in a calorie deficit, you lose weight. And unbeknownst to me, because when I lost the 60 pounds, I didn't know none of that, to be honest. But now when I look back, I'm like, I created calorie deficit without really tracking my calories, what I was eating, but that's how I lost the weight. And I did that by using juicing as a meal replacement. So what that is, let's just say you eat 3 meals a day: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Instead of eating actual food, I will only eat 1 meal a day. So 1 meal of actual food, whatever that be. And my other 2 meals I replaced it by drinking juice or drinking a smoothie. So instead of having like solid food, I drunk my meal as a meal replacement. So for breakfast, I would make a juice, use my juicer, juice some vegetables, juice some fruits, have me a big old glass of that, and I would drink it. That was my breakfast. Come lunch, I might make a smoothie, drink that, and that was my lunch. And then for dinner, I'll have an actual meal, whether that be chicken with some veggies, whatever. That's what I have for dinner. If I got hungry in between meals, I would try to eat healthy snacks. And that's how I did that for 8 months, y'all. I was determined to lose that weight, okay? 8 months. And it didn't feel like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. That first month, it was the hardest. Like, I almost lost my mind, being honest. The first month was not easy. But once I got past that first month, doing it consistently week after week, month after month was not that hard. Like I said, I didn't track what I was eating, like calorie-wise, or like, ooh, I can't have this or I can't have that. It's just 2 meals had to be juices, and 1 meal was actual food. And like I mentioned earlier, most of my meals were meals that I ate at home with some type of protein some type of vegetable, and a carb. So I might have baked chicken with broccoli and a piece of garlic bread. And it was as simple as that. And at that time, to lose the 60 pounds, I did not exercise. I love fitness now, as you can see, but I didn't know what I was doing. I tried to work out, and I didn't know nothing about exercise. I didn't know what to do. And I knew, oh, let me run on the treadmill. And I thought I was gaining weight. And I'm like, oh, exercise makes you gain weight. It makes you fat. I'm not going to exercise. Yeah, I didn't know nothing about how it works, about gaining muscle, but just losing fat. None of that, so I stopped exercising, okay? And I just focused on what I ate, and I lost the weight. And that's because by using juices as a meal replacement, it put me in a calorie deficit. And because I was not exercising, I didn't have an active job at the time. The less you move, the less food you need to consume. So because I'm not burning off a lot of energy, my body did not require a lot of energy. So literally drinking 2 juices and eating 1 meal was enough for the whole day. I promise you, I was never hungry, ever, following that. And if I did, you know, I learned to be balanced. If I did, I ate 2 meals for the day, but 99% of the time, y'all, that filled me up, and I was able to do that consistently for 8 months. Now, if I try to do that today, because I am more active, I lift weights, trust me, I tried, it's not enough to fuel my body. Nah, I might can do 1. I might have, like, for breakfast, I'm not that hungry, so I might make a smoothie, and then for lunch and dinner have a meal. But doing 2 juices and a meal is not enough because I'm more active. But at the time, it worked great for me. So I say that to say, you know, find a diet that's gonna work for you, whatever it may be, because all diets, they just put you in a calorie deficit. And I tell people, this isn't once you lose the weight, it's over, that's it, and then you just can go back to how life was. This is a forever change. This is a lifestyle change. So you have to create habits that you're able to sustain. So if you're gonna do a diet just to lose the weight, but then you're not gonna be able to keep it up on a regular, you're gonna gain the weight back. That's what a lot of people end up doing. So you have to find and create habits that you can sustain for life. And me changing how I ate, I'm able to keep that up. And that was back in 2016. Here we are in 2023, years later, and I've created habits that I'm still able to keep. I always drink water. Now I drink a gallon of water a day. I eat vegetables with my meal. I still juice. I still do smoothies. I try to eat at home. Some days it'll be struggle and I eat out, but I'm more balanced with it. I'm more balanced. So remember, you got this. Whatever your goals are on your fitness journey, you got this. Please, if you want more inspiration, more helpful advice, please go ahead, subscribe to my channel, like this video if you want to see more content, and remember, you got this.